Before we dive into her magical world, let's take a moment to discover the remarkable woman behind the stories, the creator whose own journey is as inspiring as the tales she writes. Meet Keltie Knight, a true force of creativity and resilience. Her path has been anything but ordinary, marked by bold choices and a willingness to embrace change at every turn. Keltie began her career as a professional dancer, gracing some of the world's biggest stages. She then transformed herself into a celebrated e-news host, captivating audiences with her charisma and insight. Not stopping there, she co-founded the Lady Gang podcast, building a community that empowers women to share their stories and support one another. Her leap from reporting stories to writing them was a bold move, one that highlights her fearless creative spirit and her drive to shape her own narrative. Keltie's willingness to take risks has allowed her to continually reinvent herself, inspiring others to do the same. Knight's journey is a testament to the power of balancing discipline, ambition, and vulnerability. She's faced setbacks and challenges, but each obstacle has only fueled her determination to succeed. In many ways, her personal struggles and triumphs mirror those of the characters she brings to life. Drawing from her real-life experiences in the spotlight, Keltie infuses every page with authenticity and heart. Her stories resonate because they are rooted in truth, her own, and the universal truths we all share. More than just an author, Keltie is a world builder. She crafts vibrant, magical universes that reflect her relentless energy and boundless imagination, inviting readers to lose themselves in her creations. The magic of her series is inseparable from the magic of its creator, a woman who proves that the greatest adventures begin when you dare to write your own story, and who reminds us all that reinvention is always possible if you have the courage to dream. To understand the sequel's promise, let's revisit the world of cherry blossom magic. We met a young woman whose ordinary life was upended by the discovery of her magical heritage, rooted in the mystical power of the sakura. Her journey was one of awakening, learning to wield wild new powers, forging deep friendships, and navigating a romance that was as dangerous as it was electric. The first book left us breathless, with high stakes, ancient curses, and a love story that felt both fated and forbidden. By the final page, we were desperate for more. With the stage set, Cherry Blossom Magic, Part 2 promises even greater challenges. Our heroine, still new to her powers, will face tougher tests, physically, magically, and morally. Expect her romance to grow more complicated, with new threats and higher stakes that could decide the fate of their world. The magical society will expand, revealing hidden places, rival factions, and deeper mythology. A new, more formidable villain will emerge, pushing our protagonist to her limits. The conflict will escalate from personal survival to an epic battle for the soul of the magical world. Part 2 is poised to be darker, more intense, and emotionally charged. What truly sets this series apart is its profound and heartfelt connection to Japanese culture and mythology, which pulses through every scene and storyline. The creators have woven a tapestry of tradition, symbolism, and ancient beliefs that infuse the narrative with a unique spirit and authenticity. The sakura, or cherry blossom, isn't just a magical symbol here, it's a living metaphor for the fleeting beauty and impermanence of life itself. Its delicate petals drifting on the wind evoke both joy and melancholy, adding emotional depth and resonance to the adventure that unfolds. In Part 2, viewers can look forward to even richer explorations of Japanese folklore. Mysterious kami spirits, shape-shifting kitsune foxes, and other legendary beings will step into the spotlight, each bringing their own stories and lessons from centuries-old traditions. Tenga goblins, with their mischievous nature and supernatural powers, may all play a role in shaping the journey, challenging the characters and deepening the mythological tapestry. The story's pacing and visual aesthetics are inspired by Japanese traditions, such as the mindful, meditative tea ceremony. This ritual, with its emphasis on presence and harmony, mirrors the thoughtful storytelling and careful attention to detail found throughout the series. The art of kintsugi, repairing broken pottery with gold, serves as a powerful metaphor for finding beauty and strength in imperfection and adversity, a theme that resonates deeply within the narrative. These cultural threads are not just decorative, they ground the fantasy, making the world feel both magical and real, familiar yet wondrous. The landscapes, rituals, and legends all work together to create a setting that is immersive and emotionally rich. The series offers a window into another world, inviting viewers to experience the beauty, mystery, and wisdom of Japanese heritage. It encourages a sense of wonder, curiosity, and respect for the traditions that inspire its story. As the sequel unfolds, this cultural heartbeat will only grow stronger, promising even more enchanting journeys into the heart of Japan's timeless spirit. Beneath the magic and wonder, This is ultimately a story about growing up, about the quiet, sometimes invisible changes that shape us as we move through life. The world of cherry blossoms, with its fleeting beauty and sense of possibility, becomes a powerful symbol for the journey from childhood to adulthood. Each petal that drifts on the wind is a moment of transformation, a reminder that growth is both beautiful and bittersweet. The protagonist's journey mirrors the universal struggle of discovering who you are and learning to embrace your unique strengths. It's about facing fears, making mistakes, and finding the courage to stand tall, even when the path ahead is uncertain. Through moments of doubt and triumph, we see ourselves reflected in their story. Friendships and alliances are tested, reflecting the importance of support systems in real life. The bonds we form, whether with friends, family, or mentors, help us weather life's storms and celebrate its joys. These relationships remind us that we're never truly alone, even when we feel lost. The romance captures the intensity and vulnerability of first love, exploring sacrifice, trust, and responsibility. It's a reminder that love, in all its forms, is both a risk and a reward, a leap of faith that can change us forever. Knight's series is more than an escape. It's a mirror, reflecting the real magic of self-discovery and connection. Through every challenge and every moment of wonder, we're invited to look inward, to recognize our own growth and the ways we've changed. As we await part 2, we're not just anticipating more fantasy, we're looking forward to the next chapter in our own journey. The story encourages us to keep moving forward, to embrace new beginnings, and to cherish the lessons we've learned along the way. Cherry Blossom Magic reminds us that growing up is the greatest adventure of all, a journey filled with beauty, challenge, and endless possibility, where every step forward is a story worth telling.